Let's wake from the internet. Hasbro remembered it used to be a toy company and unveils plans for a Street Fighter G.I. Joe WWE multiverse. Plus, all form the head. Hasbro's Voltron news brings Marvel Legends collectors one step closer to the mythical Cavillrine. Nacelle is betting big on Star Trek, but is this plan a bridge too far? It's the Reluctant Adult Podcast. Welcome to another episode of the Reluctant Adult Podcast. My name is Paul, and I am joined, as always, by the man who knows how it feels to be an Olympian, relevant once every 4 years. Bill!
Hi, everyone. That's right. Every so often, I get some notoriety.
But this is the year. This is that year that you are relevant. Big things popping for the podcast. You know, this week, someone solicited us. So they sent us an email and they're like, let's set up a meeting so we can, talk about pricing. But basically they created this website that tracks where you are on Apple Podcasts, list in each category. Yeah. So our show is categorized under hobbies because that seemed to make the most sense. I think that's what most of these
is that what you originally I think so. Placed by us, or is that?
Yeah, you choose.
Is that predetermined?
You get to choose.
Okay.
No. You get to choose. Yeah, because they don't know what your show is about.
No,
there's lots of wrestling ones, and those can either be under wrestling. I think you can do two because one of them I saw was under hobbies and leisure. I don't know what else is leisure, like vacations and stuff. Maybe like the Disney ones. But hobby, that's I'm fine with hobbies. So anyways, I've never been able to see like where we rank in terms of other shows. But this guy created this website that will tell us on each given day where we rank on the top 200 list. So as long as you're within the top 200 podcasts in that category, you can find out. So looking through all the shows, our ranking varies. Like I think we were as high as 70 or something. And then usually like down like around 100, 130. But I wanted to see what other toy podcasts were in the top 200. And from what I could see, and I could be wrong, this website could be wrong, the only other toy podcast higher than us is the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. So we are the number one toy podcast without an active WWE superstar as a host. We can say that. That's the asterisk. But other than that, we are the number one toy podcast in the world.
That's
Round
exciting.
of applause.
Thank you.
Round of applause.
All right.
Because we were on another show last week or the week before, and we were talking about like what is the ceiling for a toy podcast. Like, you see channels that have, like on YouTube, you can see how many viewers or subscribers people have. And you can see like, they have like 100,000, like Pixel Dan has like over 100,000. And it's like, okay, well, like, where are these other people? Why are they not following us? But I guess in terms of active listeners, we might be pretty close to the top. Like, I'm not sure what more we can do in terms of the podcast. I think everyone who's listening to a toy podcast who isn't like, just a Matt Cardona fan, I think we got them. So congratulations, everybody. We're all here. Everybody's here. Take off your coats.
Welcome.
Have a seat. Grab a drink. This is it. We are a team.
Perfect.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, I guess you have to look at it.
We can just coast.
We can coast. But, we have, you talked about Pixel Dan. He's been around for quite some time. And, not necessarily, you don't clean house when you unsubscribe from things or when you leave, say, YouTube. Like, you put it away for a little while and say, oh, well, that's not really my thing. You don't go and say, well, I'm going to unsubscribe to all my channels before you make your exit.
So he may not have as many active followers as his,
right,
but that's not his fault. That's just the way the system is set up. We do not begrudge him. He earned all those followers.
He earned every single one of those followers with his content. And obviously, I think his content was unique at the time, especially with the inception of YouTube. And I think he predates like Google purchasing YouTube.
Oh my God. I remember that.
I think that's how
that was
old
like
his channel is.
2017, 2018.
Yeah.
That's crazy. No, 2007, 2008, because I was at my first job right out of college, and I remember that happening because we used to use the Google video service, and then they're like, we're merging with YouTube, and I was like, all right, one less thing for me to do. That's fine.
Perfect.
But yeah, so it's just like, obviously we talk about like what more can we do to reach a wider audience, and I don't think there is a wider audience. I think everyone who exists is here. So that actually made me feel pretty good. I was like, all right.
That makes me feel good. Well, we can either coast or we can go nuts.
We just coast.
Whatever we want to do.
Go nuts. Let's see if we can lose. Let's get all the way back down to 0 and then try to build it back up and see. Yeah. No. I mean, I think it's fine because, I was always like, we can, I don't know. Like, I was trying to think of like, how do you advertise a podcast? Because it's like, you can talk about it on other platforms, but like people aren't going to look at an Instagram post and then be like, oh, let me go listen to a podcast. Like those are two separate worlds. Yeah.
Well, we even talk about, we had, what was it? That gentleman, what was it? Not Maverick. The guy that sounded like Garfield.
Yeah. Yeah, something like
whatever his channel was. He was saying that when his clip about him sounding like Garfield went a little viral, he only got like a 5,000 follower boost out of everything. It didn't really help him out. Yeah, of course. Yeah. But it didn't really. A lot of people would, kill their firstborn in order to even break 1,000 followers. I mean, we're talking TikTok right now. I don't give a shit anymore.
Maybe a second. Maybe a pet.
Okay. Aww.
I would like the plaque from YouTube. I would like that. And that's 100,000.
That would be a nice goal.
We're growing. Actually, it's funny talking about like how do you grow? I think the way we grow is we start talking about even more niche items, categories. Oh, yeah. Because this week we hit on something because on our last show we talked about this Mattel Creations Rhea Ripley Barbie doll. Essentially, it's 11-inch. I'm not even on my right page. Here we go. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, so 11-inch Mattel Creations Rhea Ripley, $75, and we broke it down. We talked about how this is, this is essentially a Barbie doll. Mattel makes Barbie. This is it. And then people were commenting. They were asking whether this was the first Barbie with tattoos. They were saying, some people were like, this is not a Barbie body. Some people were saying it's like, yes, it's from the My Moves collection. So
someone mentioned that it was a She-Ra body. Did you hear that one?
She-Ra. I do remember. That's right. They did do She-Ra, but not He-Man. Okay. They just did She-Ra. Yeah. Actually, let me look it up. So, we got a ton of engagement.
People were excited. People were excited. They want to buy it. And, we said, who is buying this? And they gave us the answer outright.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
And a lot of female people. We don't have a ton of... No,
I think
it's good that they.
No, I mean it's good. It's good that they came with their answers and engaged in our content.
Yeah.
No, not at all. Please, all are welcome.
No, please.
All are welcome. The more, the merrier.
All are welcome. That's what the sign says outside our former town. I always see on the Facebook people are upset about that. I see the She-Ra here. It does have double jointed elbows, so it might be might be it. Does it have the shoulders? I'm trying to see if the shoulders look the same. No, the shoulders are different. So, I don't know. It might be an all new mold. I don't really know. But everyone seemed very positive about the toy. Some people didn't think the face was perfect, and that's always kind of tricky.
Yeah.
Especially with the female figures. But yeah, so I just wanted to make sure I mentioned that this week so we can clip this again. And hopefully the people that started following us will be like, oh, they talk about this a little bit. I'll stay around. I'll stick around.
Now here's the question, and I don't mean to creep, and I'm not intending to creep. So
creep.
This as far as I'm concerned, by Mattel Creations is a success, correct?
I don't know.
Well.
We don't know. We have no idea.
How do we not know?
Because they don't release those numbers.
Right, but
it doesn't have a number.
Sold out? Or no? Okay.
I don't think it can sell out.
Or is it still open? No, you don't think so?
I think it's still open. I think it's open at least through February. Let me check. Yeah,
so
there's no way
question.
to know. Yeah.
So obviously wrestlers change their outfits. Do we get accessory packs for these for this? And this is where I say I don't want to be a creep, because obviously I'm not the one buying this. I'm very happy for everyone who is buying this.
How is that being a creep?
You might want to change the outfit. I don't. You've got, you got to, at some point the doll is without clothes. And the doll isn't necessarily a Barbie. The doll is representative of an actual living person.
Let me tell you something. The very first thing I do anytime I get a toy that has soft goods, the very first thing I do is completely undress it. As far as naked as I can get it, that's what I do. So I don't think that's weird. You got to make sure like everything is where it's supposed to be. All right, I'm looking at the page here. It just says pre-order.
Okay.
It'll ship before
when it ships.
Before December 31st. So by the end of the year, at least by the end of the year, it's made to order. So February 22nd is the last day. So you got a couple more weeks. I'm almost thinking I'm going to get it, because if we got this much attention just talking about it, I feel like if we showed it off. Is this a current
outfit she's wearing, or is this something from the archives?
I think it's pretty recent, because it doesn't say Judgment Day on it, and she is no longer in the Judgment Day. I'm sure this is like from an actual event. I don't know if it says on here what event it's from, but there's at least a Twitter and I think an Instagram that will match the toys to the events, because sometimes what Mattel does is they'll take like the soft goods component, like the jacket or the entrance robe, from one event, but then the tights, the clothing design is from another one, like whatever looks the most toyetic. So they'll sort of like piecemeal that together. So we could probably find out. I don't have that information in front of me, but maybe she has the title belt, so it's possible this is like either from her title win or from a defense. But yeah, I think the smart money is to get in on this. Does it charge you before it ships? I don't know if that's the case. It probably
That's a good question. It might. Maybe it takes a little bit out. Now
there's no purchase limit. Now here's the question. Should I get like 100 of these? Then like quarter the market? Like I wonder how many of these will sell. And I don't know if we'll ever get that information. It doesn't behoove Mattel to share that unless they want to be like, we sold 1 billion of these. Like sometimes Netflix will come out and like, this had this many downloads or streams or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that was big news. And then if this does do well, and it by every indication, people are at least excited about it and positive about it, will we see another character, male or female? I don't think they have a male body. Like I don't think Ken is ripped enough to like give us a Roman Reigns. Like, I'm no offense to Ken, he is enough for me, but I don't know if we can. I don't know if he has the abs. Well, I guess Ken has abs, right?
He
Not
does.
Like super well defined, but
no.
Yeah. So we could see that. I think that may be the way they go. But if they do another female, in the comments, it seems like there's a few people that people would like. They would like a Liv Morgan. I know you would be a fan of that. Who was the other one? Somebody said Liv Morgan. I don't know, but maybe Becky Lynch. So there's lots of opportunities, but this was a good one to start with because Rhea Ripley obviously has a very wide fan base.
Yep.
I'm not saying her fans are wide. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that the fans are wide. Everyone, every side. No one thought that. No one thought that.
You thought that. You put that out there.
I just got to cover my bases.
Stop that. You could have said a large appeal, very appealing.
Large fan base.
Yes.
She got some fat fans. No, anyways,
stop it.
PHAT. Anyway, so that's it. That was our top story. All right, here's some big toy news. You guys like toy news? It was announced this week that Hasbro will be making toys for the Street Fighter movie. Now, they even mentioned in the press release their history, Hasbro's history with the Street Fighter property. Because if you remember, back during, was this for the first movie? It must have been for the first Street Fighter movie. They did G.I. Joe 3 3/4 Real American Hero style Street Fighter toys. We even got play sets. We got vehicles, which made no sense. But we never got the car that you beat up. That would have made more sense.
I feel like this was a big jump the shark moment for the line. It was once they collaborated for Joe's,
Yeah.
I don't think it was well received. I think people in hindsight are like, yeah, it was pretty cool. It was neat. Yeah. I mean, I remember seeing them at KB Toy Works all the time. Like, they didn't do
I remember at Toys R Us.
Do you?
I bought them. I have all of them.
Good.
A lot of them.
I don't have any.
I distinctly remember, like, Guile's face, because I was like, oh, he's so ugly. Some of them got new, I think they all got new heads, but some of the bodies were just reused Joe bodies, which I thought, which was the first time that I was sort of like, oh, toy companies, like to save money, or like they're kind of lazy and that not everything gets a new sculpt. That was my first like, wait a minute, this is a business. And they came with those like rocket firing, like giant rocket, like I don't even know how you would describe it.
All
the
giant
mechanics gun.
Is basically like a shoulder cannon. I mean,
it was
realistically,
crazy.
The figure couldn't hold it. You literally had to probably just put it on your like small finger at the time as being a child.
That's true. They wouldn't be able to.
Like, this is how this works.
Stretch Armstrong stuff. Just slip their arm in there and hold it as one piece. I guess that was supposed to recreate like Ryu's fireball. Like that was kind of the thought of it. I don't know. It was a little silly. I would have loved for this like internet to exist then for us to dissect the choices they were making, because like it was crazy. But I bought it. It worked.
We've got time to do that now. Maybe we do like a small little short.
I always wanted to
deep dive in on the Street Fighter portion of the G.I. Joe line. I don't think it's been done. If someone
could give me a calendar and like month by month talk about what toys were coming out, or like Toy Fair, what was released, what was revealed, I would love to pretend that we were back in that year and talk about it like it was happening now. But I can't do the legwork of getting all the information. If someone could put that all together, like use AI, please. But yeah, I would love to do like a retro show and like have us dressed like we're back in the 90s and have the stuff behind us all like
give us a nice little filter.
Like way too much work. But I would love to do it. Maybe for the Patreon. For the Patreon. That sounds like we're
this is Street Fighter. Street Fighter right now for me is the most confusing, most confusing IP, because it's like, where does it stand? Because we have, what is it? We have Mattel with the WWE line.
Yes, that's right. Oh,
we have Jada doing their stuff, and now we have Hasbro doing Street Fighter, but it's specifically for the movie.
Well, that is not what's clear, because that is what I assume. But at the same time, I don't think that is explicitly mentioned in the press release. And I could be wrong, but that is what they kept it a little more open-ended, just sort of talking about. They talk about the movie, but I don't think they say like exactly what they're doing. So, but that is
swirling
what I think.
In my headspace. It's just swirling a little bit weird, because you have, like I said, the Mattel license doing characters and doing the WWE superstars as the Street Fighter characters, but then at the same time, this new movie has WWE performers.
What is happening? You gotta take your pills?
No, I gotta take my pills.
This was gonna be your year, Bill. What happened?
This was so perfect. I was on a roll. I'm going to clap again real quick. So, truth be told, yes, it is snowing up here. However, I had to get home from work tonight and plow the driveway, and in doing so, I got a little moisture in my phone. So that is the moisture alert. I got an alert, which just sounds like a life alert.
Rice?
I'm all set now. It just says it would take several hours, so we should be good. Okay. I've got enough charge. Okay, I was good. Like, all right. That's why I kind of postponed it a little bit, because I've been getting this alarm for the last 30 minutes.
I plugged mine in to charge it, and it said something about there being moisture in there, and I'm like, there's not. Shut up!
I don't think there is.
Nothing there. Stop it.
Shut your mouth.
Stop it. It just wants me to like buy a new phone. I'm not gonna do it.
Oh no.
Anyway, yeah, it is confusing because, like you said, Mattel is doing the crossover with WWE, and in that you have what's funny is the choices they've made so far, and this is what makes me wonder if they had any sort of heads up, because they have not yet done a Cody Rhodes character. He's in the Street Fighter movie. They have not yet done a Roman Reigns character. He is in the Street Fighter movie. I think that's it for WWE guys. I think there's some wrestlers from like other federations in there. Anyways, that is sort of coincidental, or maybe not. But so we're going to get, presumably, we're going to get from Hasbro a Cody Rhodes as Guile action figure and a Roman Reigns as Akuma or Akuma. I think it's probably Akuma, but sometimes I say Akuma. Someday we need to do a show where we just do pronunciations of things. Like, is it Ryu or is it Ryu? I like Ryu. I know some people think it's
Is
Ryu,
it Ken or is it Kin?
It's Kien, yeah.
Oh, is it really? Oh, all right. Let's talk about these Street Fighter real quick, because they announced it.
Please, yes. They did.
Do you think it's going to be along the G.I. Joe Classifieds line a little bit? In terms of articulation? I was thinking
Marvel Legends, but that's Marvel sort Legends? Of super articulated, superposable. I hope so.
Well, you got that drop. You've got that drop hip with the G.I. Joe Classified.
Marvel Legends doesn't have that? That's interesting.
I don't know if all of them do.
I think they do. Maybe, yeah. Maybe they might not all have. They might not all have it. I think some do. They sort of pick and choose with that, and they reuse parts. Yeah, I mean, I don't see this being like a kid's line. Like, I don't think we're going to get Action Verse or Mix Mashers or something. I mean, we might get that too. The way this movie is sort of being presented, it seems a little bit over the top, a little bit like silly. So maybe they're going to go for the younger audience. But I do hope at least we'll get a very, like a G.I. Joe Classified, like a Marvel Legends, like a Plasma Collection. But, 6-inch scale, superposable, highly detailed. That's what I would like, because I would love to see another company give us sculpts of these wrestlers, because we've never seen that outside of McFarlane doing John Cena, and that was bad. You remember that they did Peacemaker? Yeah. So you're never gonna McFarlane's done okay with like the newer Batman movie stuff he's done, but for the most part, you don't really think of him as giving you like the best face sculpts. So that was never like, I wasn't like, oh, what's he gonna do?
We've got John Cena, and then we had Black Adam with The Rock.
That's very true. That was fine, but I think The Rock is a little easier to capture. He just has these very his features are very specific to The Rock.
Of course.
Yeah, so I can't wait to see what these look like, and I just think that'll be a lot of fun. And if they want to be like super meta and give us G.I. Joe 3 3/4 figures like they did it with Ghostbusters, why not give us a set? Like, I think that would be super fun. I think that would be a way of Hasbro like almost making fun of themselves. Like, I think that would just be super self-referential. I think that would be fun. And I would probably
I'm thinking, why not just, rather than that, just throw them on a G.I. Joe retro card back at that point.
Yeah.
For the
big guys?
Yeah, for that 6-inch
scale. Go all out. Yeah. Nostalgia's in. So I'm looking forward to that. That's exciting. The other announcement that Hasbro made this week is they're also doing Voltron. So all of a sudden, Hasbro making toys again. They gave away Power Rangers. Didn't seem like they were interested in making toys, but all of a sudden,
they want different fighting robots.
That's right. That's a good point. That's weird, right? That's weird.
Right. It is.
But this is at least going to be based on an upcoming film. So maybe that's the thing. Hasbro wants current media. They don't want to have to rely on like stuff that they've seen in the past, and they want feature films. And this is going to be a feature film. Henry Cavill is in this Voltron movie. I don't know if it's been filmed yet. I feel like it has been, but I don't know anything about it. We haven't seen anything from it that I'm aware of. Voltron is one of those things where I've always been aware of it. I've seen the toys. I don't think I own any of them. I might actually. I think I got some from like a yard sale, but I don't know enough. Do you know enough about Voltron?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I know.
It's a little older than us, I guess.
That combine.
They're lion. Well, there's different Voltrons. There's like vehicle ones, but the main one is the lion one.
Yeah.
And they brought it back a few times. I think there's a more recent cartoon.
Yeah.
But, it always, because I was such a big Power Rangers fan and I wasn't aware of Voltron, it always seemed sort of secondary to Power Rangers, even though it precedes it, at least, the American version. So I'm open to this being awesome. I think it could be a lot of fun. The more transforming, combining robots, the better. That's what I say.
Oh, hey, look at, if you take the first 3 letters off of Voltron, you know what word you get?
Oh, shit. Do you
Tron.
think that's what happened? Where they're like, Mr. Stevie's doing like a pitch meeting, and he's like, all right, who's got some ideas? And someone's like, Voltron.
No,
and then he's like, Tron, that's it.
It doesn't go that way. He goes, he walked into the meeting, he's screaming his head off. He's like, this Tron HasLab failed. It failed. Everybody could, sir, it failed. It failed, for crying out loud. He walks in and he goes, my lads, check this out. He writes Tron on the board, and then he goes, now watch. And he writes VOL across, and everyone's like, Henry Cavill's mustache flies off and does a boomerang around the room. Everyone's like, my God.
Like
Mr. Stevie, stay on board.
Mr. Stevie. That's why
hip, hip,
we pay
hooray.
the big bucks.
Hip, hip, hooray.
And he breaks into a song from Mary Poppins. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. It is just sort of funny that like, because when the Tron HasLab came out and they were talking about it, they said like they wanted to do more of these world building, universe building collections. Yes. So I wonder if Tron will fit, or Voltron will fit into that.
Voltron.
I don't know how. Do they ride in the lines, right? So it's like you would make them to scale. You would make figures to scale. They could fit. So they could do that. If they did 3 3/4 size figures, they could make the lions big enough.
Oh,
that could be a thing. So we'll see. I don't know. It's nice that Hasbro still making toys. I was worried for a minute there.
Yeah,
There was just going to be a media company or whatever the hell else they do up there in Boston. Have they moved yet? Probably not, right? That hasn't happened.
I think they're still moving the archive out of the trash.
Oh my God. We never really found out.
No.
Some people said like, you don't know what you're talking about. I was like, I'm not saying we do. I'm just reporting what other people have said to us.
So we're just internet journalists. We just report, the news, not the facts.
I'm just telling you what I heard, and that's what I heard. we were talking about something during this, and it made me want to jump over to that. Oh, you mentioned G.I. Joe, so let's talk about this.
I did.
This is a big Hasbro part of the show. We got some reveals from new classified figures. You got Airtight. Yeah. I can't name them without seeing the list. Cobra Overkill. I remember this figure. I had this guy. I like his hands. He talked. He had like a talk feature.
I had the one with the talking feature, the big backpack.
I don't know if I remember that. I just remember his hand had the webbing, so I thought that was cool. And then,
who? No, that's not Overkill. That's Overkill.
Yeah, this is Airtight, right?
That's Airtight.
Sure.
Okay, next one is
this is
that's the Hydro Viper.
Swimmy guy.
Hydro Viper,
sure. This is Overkill. Okay, I know what you're saying.
That's Overkill.
Yes. Yeah, he came with he's like one of those larger. Those were like, this is, when they were starting to like try new things with toys.
Right. He was like, and I remember he was great. He had a backpack, and it was back in like early 90s audio technology and toys, and you'd press a button, he'd go, bat attack, like the Cobra bats, bat attack, bat attack. with the
I Hours of fun, literally. Such good audio. It's funny, like the audio quality in toys has not improved very much.
No,
like that's we pretty much plateaued right around there.
The best,
we'll talk about
it was great
audio
because
toys in a second too.
The weaponry sounds. So you ever get that weaponry sound? Like with if you ever get like a cheap, like space gun that plays like 8 or 9 sounds to it. There's always one that's just like a high pitched like whir, like. And it was always one of those. Give me that, Billy, and I will take the batteries out.
Oh my God, I know. We're doing a road trip in a couple of weeks, and we were talking at lunch, and my kid was like, "What toys can I bring?" He's like, "Can I bring a dinosaur?" And I was like, "Yes, but not the ones that roar." And he's like, "Aw." I was like, "No." The last thing I want is to be driving and I hear, I'm like, "Holy shit, what is that?"
Wow.
Yeah, sounds and toys are tricky. So here's the big thing coming out of this. They showed off one of the reveals, but it was a shadow silhouette. We don't know who this figure is. And the internet has been trying to figure it out because you look at it, you see what is presumably a cowboy hat. You have the two pistols or whatever. What's like the proper name? Like the cowboy gun, revolvers.
Yep.
He's got the side holsters for that. There's some sort of shawl-looking, like, soft goods.
Yeah,
not,
very
not soft
man
goods,
with
but
no
like he's
name
wearing
poncho. Yeah, very Clint Eastwood.
Sure, he's got a hatchet and a knife.
Yeah.
So do you know what Joe this could be? Like, this is obviously somebody.
I was on Reddit before the show. A lot of people seem to think that it most likely will be a variation of Wild Bill. Maybe closer to his 90s look and not so much the Sunbow entertainment look that he had. Some people speculate that it might just be a completely new character.
Sure.
It'll be interesting. It's I think when they do these fan channel events still, Marvel Legends has their little prop accessory that they tease, and we get silhouettes. G.I. Joe gets silhouettes.
That's nice.
Yeah.
People were using AI to try to figure this out, and we got some fun responses. One guy did it, and it gave us Marty McFly from Back to the Future 3 when he's a cowboy.
Right. Yeah.
One of them was Brave Star. That could be. Someone had the Ghoul from Fallout. Definitely a possibility.
Right.
What I would love is if Hasbro just started placing non-G.I. Joe characters in this line. Like, this is their way of making these one-off characters. Like, this could be Marty McFly.
Okay.
Let's just stick him in here. Let's just put Brave Star in here. He doesn't need his whole set. Let's just get a really nice articulated 6-inch action figure of these characters from these movies. It's like, instead of doing like Movie Maniacs, just put them in G.I. Joe. Make them honorary G.I. Joes, like Sergeant Slaughter. He became a G.I. Joe. Let's just do that.
Like
That's a good
Rocky
idea.
Balboa was supposed to be.
Rocky Balboa. He was going to be in there.
He was supposed to be a G.I. Joe.
Rowdy Roddy Piper. There's like an exclusive with him. Yeah, this is just the thing we should do. This is going to save toys, guys. I think this is the way to do it. I don't know all of like the legality of it, the logistics of it, but if you can make that happen, I think that's the way to go. Because then it's like,
too excited for Cowboy Marty McFly though. So
you don't think so?
No, I don't know.
What if it comes with a hoverboard, like that Polly Pocket? It doesn't make any sense. Throw it in there. Yeah. Do I have any? I don't think I have any. Do I have any Back to the Future anything? I just have like the
Maddie collector hoverboard, and everybody got it, and they were just disappointed because I think they expected
real
it to
fly. 1-to-1 size. Yeah.
Yes,
they're like, I know people legitimately thought this was going to have some sort of new technology that allowed them to hover.
Yeah, that was great. And they're like, no, I stepped on it, and it broke.
That's on you guys. Listen, if you like stood on this and you thought you were going to fly across, it needs power. Ridiculous. Here we have a couple other guys.
Yeah.
Football friend. You say
no? That's Sergeant Slaughter's Marauders.
But he has a football
from the movie.
They just play football sometimes.
That was in the G.I. Joe movie. So when Flint has to go, is it Flint? Yeah, it's Flint. Gets kicked out of the G.I. Joe, and he has to go. No, was it the Roughnecks?
He's got a shark tooth necklace. There's a lot going on this guy. Han Solo boots. He actually looks like Han Solo up to the waist. He's got the holster.
Listen, there's nothing practical with how the G.I. Joe actually present themselves.
That's true. He's got a silencer on his weapon. Everything
they
else
are the most
on.
elite of elite in terms of their branch of services, but they are without a doubt the most poorly functional.
They're flamboyant is what they are. This looks like a speeder bike.
It's like dressing an infant up in fancy clothes. It just makes no sense. It's not practical.
No, God.
No.
I'm
dress your kids comfortably. Don't listen to your wives.
Or do listen to them. I don't know. Either way, do what you want. Is this like
forget about it?
Is this a monarch? You know, like what's the bug that becomes a monarch butterfly? What's that called? The ones I was
caterpillar.
I was harvesting. Yeah, but it doesn't have a name. Is it just a monarch caterpillar? Is that what this is? I can't even see. The colors look like it. Probably not though. But this looks like a speeder bike to me.
A snake.
It just doesn't have the long nose part.
It's like a ski sled. It's like Zartan's ski sled. Because that's another
cool.
Dreadnought.
I like it. Dreadnought. And then here's Pixel Dan.
Oh, and here we go.
This is the guy he dresses up from, right? This is it. It's this. Forget about us. This is the year of Pixel Dan.
Right.
Good Lord.
Like, he once he realized that like he had a vague similarity to the Zartan card back. He was like, that kind of looks like me if I squint my eyes.
Wait a minute.
It's kind of like Dan Larson in that Captain, not the Captain, the Mr. Fantastic figure.
Mr. Fantastic.
All becomes his identity. Yeah.
That's it. Think about the year Pixel Dan is having. He-Man movie. This will be the most relevant He-Man has been.
He's gonna have to buy a lot. He's have to buy a lot of these Joes to sign, at conventions.
Oh shit, that's true. He should.
He really should.
But I'm sure he is over the moon that this figure is getting made. So good for him. What is this part here? This is a crowbar. What is this? This is just part of the bow.
I don't know.
It's just a stick. I don't know.
Some kind of pipe. It's like a street pipe.
Maybe a pipe. Ooh, what's a street pipe?
Pipe you find on the street.
Normal pipe. Just a pipe on the street.
Yeah.
It just becomes a street pipe. All right. Well, that was a lot. We got a lot more to go. So we're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back. Somebody posted this graphic of all the Black Series Ewoks. And this was shocking to me because there are only 3 canon Ewoks that have been released, and 2 of them were released twice, but it's only the 3 characters. Well, and then there are 2 of the holiday ones.
Yes.
Well, sure. I mean, it doesn't though. And then there's 2 of the holiday ones, so there are almost as many fake ones as there are actual Ewoks. This is a wrong that needs to be righted. Hasbro, we need more Ewoks.
You need more Ewoks? I don't know. Here's
I want a 10-pack of Ewoks.
Here's the first Ewok. Almost the first. Is that
the Kenner
Power
one?
Of the Force? Power of the Force Kenner Wicket.
Yeah.
He was great.
Oh, Power of the Force 2. That's a great one.
Power of the Force 2.
Is that the same Wicket that came with the soft goods Leia and those 2 packs with her?
He came with Low Gray back when you could get 2 figures in a pack.
Oh, he got 2.
And then he came with the soft goods Leia. 2 Ewoks.
There were a bunch
for
of
the
Ewoks.
price of 1.
I don't know why Hasbro is so against giving us the Ewoks. Maybe they're working on the flocking technology.
Are you talking like Black Series Ewoks, or are you just talking about
Black
Ewoks
Series
in general?
Ewoks? No,
okay,
Black Series.
Because I was like, in terms of 3 3/4 inch scale, I must have 45 Ewoks. I'm swimming in them over here. Damn little teddy bears. I think I even have the Star Tours Ewok. I'm looking at it right now.
What is the Star Tours? What is that?
He's got a soft goods. It came with the one of the Star Tours sets. I think it was the boarding party set, and you got Reese with the camera. It was with the old. Whoops. It was with the old queue that they had, where they were telling you to put your baggage underneath the no flash photography, and the Reese had the 3 lens camera, and he was like, "Get rid of that."
That's funny. I missed that.
Yeah, I do too.
Good times. If they could just...
The wildest thing I did, the first trip I ever went to Disney with my wife, I was so excited to just be an adult and finally see it. I was like taking pictures with cast members, and they were like, "What the hell's wrong with this guy?" So like, I've got
cast members. They weren't even dressed up.
They were like specific cast members. They were the Star Tours cast members. But it was like, guys, can I take a picture with you? And they were like, yeah, I guess. And I was like, oh.
You know, when you first enter the building, there's their control panel. There's a button. It's the Ewok button.
Oh.
Do you know that? It's labeled on there, but I don't know what it does. But it says Ewok.
Ewok
it's like
button.
You press it, all the Ewoks come shooting out at you or something.
Oh, could you imagine?
Yeah, that'd be great. I'd be hitting that every time.
If they ever do anything to that Star Tours like they did with the Muppets, I swear,
tear it down.
I'll be down there.
Well, they're all going to put it in VR or whatever, so you can just watch it on your headset. It's exactly the same. You know the craziest thing? This is the perfect transition to perfect segue.
Yeah.
This new Muppet Show just came out this week. It's the biggest thing in the world. Everyone loves it. It's fantastic.
Okay, well, that's great. First of all, the fact that saying the Muppets are back, how many times is this now? I'm sorry. I'm not excited because it always seems like every 3 or 4 years the Muppets are back. They're like, "Oh, hey, we're back." It's like they're back in order to legitimize their ride at Disney World. That's why they're back.
Listen, but it's gone. That's the thing. It's gonna be a huge deal. Muppets are gonna be the biggest thing in the world again. And fucking Disney tore down their theater. The theater that their show is now set in. The Muppet Show is back. They
can't save that one now,
original.
Can they?
It can't be saved.
Make the rent. They can't make the rent. They can't make their whatever movie or TV show based around in order to save the Muppet Theater.
No. It's gone.
I was not surprised. I did not watch this. I was not enthusiastic about this Muppet Show.
You still can. It's on Disney Plus.
I know
it's not going anywhere.
I'm not doing it forever. I won't.
It's good, man. It's got some good songs. It's funny. I laughed.
That's great.
My kid laughed so hard. It hit all the right notes. People even are okay with Kermit's voice again. Tell me what you got to tell me.
I'm not a big Sabrina Carpenter.
Hold on. Okay, I thought you were going to say Muppet fan. I was like, we have to end the show. I'm sorry. That's it. Sabrina Carpenter, she's not for you, first of all. She's
I understand
not for
that. No, that's fine.
But she has some bangers, those songs, and especially when you add in Muppets singing along with it.
No.
It's been stuck in my head. It's been stuck in my head.
Keep it in there. I can't.
No. Well, whatever.
I don't. No.
They will eventually, if this show gets picked up, because this was a backdoor pilot.
This was a special. Yeah. Okay.
It was a special, but the idea was that if it does well, and it
Who's
is doing
Sabrina
well.
Carpenter's?
Hey now.
What pilot?
Hey now. That's her song, right? Hey now.
Oh.
She was on Girl Meets World. That's why it's weird for me, because she was a child. She still looks like a child. It's just weird. I don't know. No. Anyway, this is doing well. They're gonna do a full season. The guy that was just promoted to be the Disney CEO, president, whatever that role is, big Muppets fan. Okay, big Muppets fan. I think he's going to bring back.
Too bad he wasn't hired 6 months ago.
But the funny thing is, he was in charge of the parks, so I feel like he probably could have had a say. I don't know how that all works, but it is weird. Anyways, Muppets are going to come back. They figured out the formula that works. I was a huge fan of the 2016 series where it was like The Office or Modern Family. I thought that was fantastic.
That was that long ago. That was 11 years ago, 10 years ago.
That was that long ago. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I thought that
feels
was
like
so
it was 5
good.
years ago. Sure.
People weren't ready for puppets interacting with people in the real world outside of the theater. They just weren't ready. It was like Greg the Bunny. No. Didn't do well on Fox. But it was a great show, like on the Independent Film Channel. This is the Muppet Show back from the 70s. It's like they didn't skip a beat. It's just 2026, but it's the exact same show. And then you added Pepe the King Prawn. You added Walter wasn't there. If you're familiar,
they did their darndest to try to fit every character in. And some of it worked.
A lot of characters, some new characters.
Yep.
There was this amazing bit where Kermit's like, "Do you guys believe in me?" And Fozzie was like, "Well, we do, but this guy doesn't." And he like moves, and there's just this little guy. He's like, "I've been burned before." And it just was so funny. Oh, everything worked so well. I even like Miss Piggy, and as you know, I'm not a big Miss Piggy fan, but she was great in this. So I'm happy. Everyone, everybody's posting like, this is what will save the world. Everything that's terrible in the world right now, we have at least the Muppets to counterbalance that. Maybe this will be, this is the sign that things are going to go in the right direction.
Save us, Muppets.
Save us. Kermit. Oh, if Kermit saved us, I'd be so happy.
Help me, Kermit the Frog. You're my only hope. Help me.
NECA doing Muppet action figures. They posted the same photo again, but they changed it to just be like, we're doing Muppets. They're just like,
did they make a Muppet version of Sabrina Carpenter? Did she get that honor, or did she just have to be herself?
Sabrina Carpenter was a great guess because she's the same height as the Muppets, like legitimately.
Right.
Like usually they have to.
There wasn't
figure out a way.
Their hand up her during it.
I don't think she was being puppeteered, but I can't.
I bet she was.
I can't.
I've said enough. I'm sorry. Yeah. I shouldn't blast Sabrina Carpenter like that. I don't find her.
I know you're appealing. You're a big Taylor Swift fan, and she's not.
I'm not though. No.
You are
not that either.
Taylor Slow fan from
fan of
Canopy Lake Park. What music do you like?
She doesn't do it anymore. Like? Did you know she doesn't perform anymore at Canopy Lake Park? She lost her dog and she's still grieving.
What? That's why she's too sad to be Taylor Swift.
Yes, they had to get a different Taylor lookalike.
Oh no, they're still doing the show, but the girl didn't want to do it. She's too sad.
Right.
She's too sad to
sing.
She
was too sad. Too sad to sing, too sad to perform because she lost her beloved pet.
I mean, did the dog die of old age? Like, they get hit by a car? What happened?
Right? I don't know.
Like, she had to know eventually.
That it's not like
happen. She has my dog. It's going to live forever.
Your dog.
She had to be mentally prepared.
Zombie.
Well, that's a sad story.
Yeah, that's
actually a really sad story.
I was like, I asked my wife, I go, wife, why did they change the Taylor Swift? Because the one that we saw was pretty legit.
She's pitch perfect.
She was like, oh, the real woman that portrays her dog died, and she didn't want to come back. And now that's a whole, we went not this past summer, but the summer before. This woman's been grieving for like a year at this point for this lost
That's what
dog.
I'm saying. I'm not. I mean, yes, you can be sad, but
you can, of course, but
I just don't.
You have kids. Once you have real human children, the dogs
that's the other
just
thing.
become the dog.
It's just kind of. I mean,
it's sad, and trust me, I should not. I'm not discounting. I've had animals my whole life.
Not.
You love some of them more than others, but eventually, after having 7 Chihuahuas at once and then subsequent other dogs after, eventually you're just like, yeah, they die. We gave them the best lives. And
that's right.
Gone.
Dogs, before they were domesticated, they wouldn't live 10, 15, 20 years. Like, that's impossible.
Oh, no.
So,
I told
they're living
my kid,
much longer than they should.
The current dog we have, Winnie, that we all met last year, she just turned 1, and I'm talking to my daughter. I go, she's a mixed breed dog, and they usually are much healthier than purebred dogs.
Sure.
And I go, this dog might be with us till you're 26 years old. Which is just a crazy thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and that's just if the dog lives to be 15 years old.
Sure.
It's crazy.
It's like when people buy parrots or turtles. It's like, what?
That's a commitment.
Why are you still here?
Who's going to take care of the turtle after I go? The turtle outlives you.
Probably. Thinking that about our dog. But let's turn to a more happy topic, shall we? Sure. Who doesn't like ice cream? But you know what's better than ice cream? Ice cream you can't eat. Ice cream that's made of plastic.
These bring me back. These were tremendous. But if you can't eat it, what's the point?
Well, I'll tell you what the point is. So if you grew up in the 80s and 90s, you remember the ice cream bars for the WWF. You had Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior. Famously, CM Punk referenced them in his Summer of Punk run, and I think they did end up making them. I think the problem with them is they cost too much to make. So it's like it's never gonna be high quality, or it's not gonna make any sense for them to make it. So they didn't last. They're not. I don't think you can still get them. This company took our nostalgia for them though, and has made a collectible based on that style. And instead of using WWE/F wrestlers, he went out to the independent market, or actually two of these guys were WWE guys, but they're not currently under a Legends deal. So he's got 4 up for pre-order. This is Bulletproof Studios. You can go to bulletproof/studios.com and pre-order these. You have the current WWE superstar Matt Cardona. This will probably be his last bit of independent merchandise. Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Danhausen, and the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith. So you get the ice cream sculpt, and you have the wrestler printed on there. But he went a step further. He also gives you this nice stand with their logo.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
so that will hold it up. That looks great. And then it also comes with a collector's card. And then the box looks like the actual box that the ice cream would come in. Wow. So this is cool. And it's funny because we've been seeing these like figural ice cream bars, like the Ninja Turtles that have like the gumball eyes.
Yes.
That's like a thing. Like they do like blind bag version of this. I think Transformers have those too. So like ice cream as toys is big business right now, which is like kind of a crazy thing. If you think about it.
It tickles that nostalgia.
It's just like I wish they like had like fragrance, like they smelled like chocolate or something, or whatever these smelled like. I think that would be like take it a step further.
And, like cookie.
Are there any snack foods that you would like to see as a collectible? Like turtle pies? Could they make plastic turtle pies or something?
I mean, I've seen the turtle pie pillow. That was something.
There you go. That's good. Something with high, like Ecto Cooler. They must have done something with Ecto Cooler before.
Yeah, you do a whole line of
probably not.
You know, that's the thing. That almost seems like something like Funko would do in a line of like pops, where they would do juice boxes of the past, or like have a Capri Sun and have it be a Funko Pop.
Well, they've definitely done sodas. I'm looking up at my McDonald's, like classic McDonald's, like shake and fries and burger and stuff.
Yeah.
But you mentioned them. I put this on the list. They're doing pops of classic board game characters. So this is the mouse and the trap from Mousetrap.
Oh.
From that game that I could never get to work. Like the parts never worked. Like it's supposed to be like a Rube Goldberg situation where it's like something hits something and that does something. It never worked for me, but I did love the games that came with like the little individual characters. Like the toy collector to me just like wanted those pieces. So I think this is a fun way to memorialize the game. And they're also doing Spirograph, which this is a little more abstract.
That's a little trippy.
He's a little got some circles. Yeah, I also thought it was spiral graph with an L, but I guess it's spirograph. So I learned something today. Spyro, like the dragon.
Yes.
So spirograph comes in 2 flavors. This is like neon on black, and this is neon on white. I guess. Traditional. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Those are fun. I might get the Mousetrap one. I do appreciate Funko Pops when they are something so unique. It's like, how else would this character be sold as a collectible? Like in what other format would we see this made? Probably nothing.
Any format. Nothing.
No.
Maybe
so this is like the only
a stuffed
way.
animal, and that's about it. Like a stuffed animal.
But then it's like it wouldn't have like a series. Like at least this is like it's a pop. Right. You could put it with other pops. So that's where I think Funko like has a place when they do these sort of like off the beaten path kind of characters and situations, board games, whatever they are. Mm-hmm. I think that's fun. I like that a lot. Let's see. So this week, somebody posted a photo of this Super 7 reaction. This is a case of these Transformers. They're not $31. They're, I think, $15. Okay. But the box that they come in, that sits on the shelf, has Optimus, has his blue hands on either side, and it looks like he's... If you've been on the internet long enough, you kind of imagine what he's doing.
It looks like that, but it also looks like they probably were listening to the show and were like, ooh, this guy with his hand idea for his t-shirts. Not that you would have it like that, but you had like the pointing fingers.
The what?
You remember? This guy collects. Yeah,
this guy collects. Oh shit!
Yes,
that's a throwback. I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I threw this in the AI machine just to help illustrate the point. So this is where his butt would be if he was.
Oh yeah, nice.
Autobots transform and spread out.
Oh,
so I thought that was fun. I actually saw this in person
Bend
today.
over and spread them, Optimus, please.
Bend over and spread out. That's better.
He's like, yeah, bend over and spread out. Oh, Optimus.
So I did see them in person today, and
Optimus, this is a physical, not a mission. Jesus.
I know. The box that this guy saw had the Optimus like torso ripped off the back, so that kind of ruins the illusion because he's facing you. It should have been the back of him that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm not sure who wants these, but they exist. I want the box.
Right.
Oh,
what? You have these, and then you have blockies. It's like, which one do you prefer? Which is
blockies,
better?
$5
in terms of your non-transformable Transformers. Which
that's
would
a really good.
Have?
Exactly. Yeah. But there's a chase. There's a chase. Actually, are these
There's
metal?
a chase blockies too.
That's true. There's a chase blockies. Speaking of blockies, I didn't bring it over, but let me see if I can find it. Someone posted photos that they found here it is. The Han and Luke in Stormtrooper blockies, in Stormtrooper gear blockies.
Yeah.
So these have not been distributed in the States yet. Apparently they are coming. They're up for pre-order on like Big Bad Toy Store and Nerdzoic.
Okay.
So you can pre-order them, but I don't know when they're shipping. And I was like, I want these now. So I was trying to find where to get them. And the cheapest place that I could find them was AliExpress. And I've never used it. I know people do. You used it. You got those Earthworm Jim figures, right?
I got the Earthworm Jim figures, and I think I got... No, it was just Earthworm Jim. I think since then I haven't gotten anything else. I gotta... I take it back. I gotta think. I really do. I have to think, because... No, let's leave it at that. That's all I've gotten from that. Yeah.
But you've used it, and you're still here. You haven't had your identity stolen or anything.
No.
So they were only $20. Free shipping, but then there were like tariffs or whatever. So it came out to like $50 for the two of them, which I thought was reasonable. Excuse me. I thought was reasonable. So I'm excited to get these. I keep getting these updates from AliExpress being like they're in your country. I was like, well, that's good. That was pretty quick. I guess these didn't come on boat, or they came on speedboat. But I'm excited to get these and take a look at them. They went with a more like anime look for the heads, which I think is a smart move, because it's like, if they're not going to be photorealistic, like pick a style that's something different, and I think that's a really good idea.
Yeah. At least
now you were telling me, like let this be like, this is not Black Series. This is something different. Let it be fun. You were telling me that the helmets will not fit on their heads, which I understand because the hair is very big.
It is.
But then it looks like the helmets don't have a peg, so I can't just turn this into a normal Stormtrooper.
I don't believe you can, because if you look at that image there that you have in front of you, there is a hand holding that helmet.
So the hand is molded onto the helmet?
Onto the helmet, yes.
That's interesting. I wonder why that was the choice. Like,
I don't know. I'd say if you like these, get the Stormtrooper and then call it a day and say, okay, well, this is Stormtrooper Luke, and then this is not Stormtrooper Luke.
Well, I have so many of the Black Series Stormtroopers because I got them from that Walmart deal
be fine.
for $10.
Yeah,
I should be fine. I should be covered. But I love Han and Luke as Stormtrooper. Like, there's just something about that look that I've always liked those figures. Yeah. So I'm excited to have like super articulated ones, because I don't like the Black Series one. I don't think they've ever done. I don't think Hasbro's ever done like a great Luke head, and then the Han head at that time was not great at all.
Well, at least so, you know what you're getting with you know what you're getting with blockies. You know at least some of the articulation, and you'll go from there. These are larger than what they are offering in those smaller blind boxes. So
yeah, these are like 1/6 or 1/12, right?
Around there.
There. Yeah. They might be true 1/12. So we'll see. I can't wait to compare those. I should have them by next week, if not the week after. But I asked you, because I was watching a video of somebody unboxing these, because they come on sprues. You got to put them together. And the guy was using this like clipper thing, this little clipper. And I was like, what is the word for the clipper that he uses? And you told me.
I knew immediately.
What was it called?
It's called a nipper.
It's a nipper. Yes. Do it for the nipper. So I went on Amazon. I bought myself my very first nipper. So I'm gonna do this right. I don't want any of those little edges sticking off there. I'm gonna do this.
Get a
properly.
Nice desk lamp. Get the kids away. Like, get away. Dad's using his nipper.
Get away. It's time. Get my nipper out.
I brought my nipper over.
Get that magnifying glass, maybe. Do I need to sand the edges? Do you think, or the nipper is enough?
I think the nipper is enough.
Nipper's enough. Okay. So I'm excited. I'm gonna have some fun with that. I'm gonna build me some nice stormtroopers.
There you go.
Have a nice evening of that. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. You said this to me.
I did.
I actually saw this a couple of weeks ago, but now they've officially...
Oh, no kidding.
I saw it and I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. So what it is these are the figural bag clips for Ninja Turtles Godzilla.
Right.
These designs are the same designs from the Playmates figures, which means that Playmates did not independently create those designs. Somebody made these designs and then they're licensing them, because this is not a Playmates product. This is whoever makes these figural bag clips.
Yes.
But it gives us insight into who the other turtles and villains are mashed up with. And in theory, we could see these as Playmates toys, but like given the current landscape of them only having this last year, it's very unknown. So we might see these at Toy Fair in a couple of weeks, but we might not. So I don't know enough about Godzilla to know who these characters are supposed to be. Yeah. So I can tell you who the Ninja Turtle is. Do you know who the Godzilla character is?
Do I know which the Godzilla cat? So we have April O'Neil as Mothra.
Okay, good.
We have Donatello as Jet Jaguar.
Great.
We have Krang as Hedorah. He's the smog pollution monster.
Great.
It looks like Shredder's Mechagodzilla.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Yeah. And then Splinter might be Gigan. I'm not too sure, though. I'd have to look.
Okay, I don't
closer
know.
At, or he, yeah, I don't know. He might be Gigan.
Gigan.
And then
you got Rocksteady and Bebop.
Bebop is the character. It might be Ghidorah, but it might not be Ghidorah.
Yes. Okay, I can see it. Yeah.
You do. Okay,
and there you go.
I'm glad. And
so
then
that's a lot.
Bebop, I'm blanking on that one right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty proud of myself for naming what I named.
That was great.
Yes,
that was great. And I'm sure people will correct you if you were wrong.
And then that's fine.
No
Casey
by all Jones, means. But everybody else is represented. I think that's great. Mm-hmm. We at least, I mean, people like these figures from Playmates, so that we at least need to get that Donatello. They got to find a way to get him out. If not, Shredder. I think Shredder would be a really fun character. I think these would all be fun.
They would be.
Maybe not Krang. Maybe not Krang. Maybe we don't need Krang. He gotta look. He's pretty disturbing, actually. Yeah.
A mass of smog and pollution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can get that in real life.
Godzilla takes that guy apart at the end. It's very sad.
I mean, isn't that how they all end, though?
Yeah, but like, there's a lot of like ripping and like just like destroying, and it's not like good. It's like, please. It's like that scene in The Simpsons where
He's already dead.
Yeah, stop. He's already dead. Like, honestly, dead. If you ever watch that clip and you watch Godzilla destroy Hedorah, it's just like, stop. He's already
You feel
dead.
bad for him.
You do. Yeah. You do.
That's
I think
funny.
there's like some chomping involved and tearing of the mouth.
My God.
It's very violent.
I mean, it's nature. That's what happens.
But it's pollution. We should be fighting pollution. We should.
We should be. Captain Planet's gonna bring it down to 0. Is that song, or is that a different song? Gonna bring it down.
No, that's correct.
Okay,
carbon
good.
emissions,
look at
man,
that.
all the way down to 0.
We're going carbon neutral. That's
Ooh.
The Office. You sent this to me, so I want to make sure to mention it. This is a big deal.
Thank you.
This is actually the cover of Toy Collector Magazine. So explain to me what we're looking at here.
We are looking at the Build-A-Bridge set by Nacelle Toys. So from what this looks like, it is 1/10 scale to the new figures that are coming out, and there's no pricing yet, and there's no time frame as to when they'll be available. I know Nacelle's still working out the kinks from Wave 1, and I think we've heard that shipments are going to start shipping again once again in March for that first wave. But we are seeing the bridge to the original Enterprise being built. And from what was communicated, it seems like it's going to be once a month there will be a new pre-order. So almost kind of like how it used to be with those Build the Ecto 1, the subscription magazine services.
Oh, no. But those didn't work so well.
Hopefully this works out a little bit better than that.
Yeah, it's not going to be anything like that.
But this is exciting. This is the last time there was a real bridge play set was the Playmates set for the Enterprise D. This is just... I take that back. I think there might have been another one for the J.J. Abrams Star Trek. But this is the classic Enterprise.
Oh, yeah.
Original series. I believe it must come with a Spock. I can't imagine they're just selling pieces. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know if it is.
I feel like he's just there for scale, but
maybe he's just there for scale. Down. Okay, well maybe that's
what
fine.
Do you think?
I do know.
I think it'll light up.
I mean, at least it's going to connect. I don't know. Light up feature, that would be exciting. It's 40 inches in diameter, which is just massive. Massive.
Seems big. Oh, like put together?
Put together, it is 40 inches in diameter.
Okay. So, let's play this game. What are the odds that this gets produced in full? That the entire piece gets produced and you can have it on your coffee table? What odds
is going to be my coffee table? That's the size of it. Be like, this is it. What are the odds? I'd say, shoot. I mean, I don't know. It's a lot. There's a lot all at once. Do you think it's that we haven't seen anything? I don't know how more likely.
More likely than not.
I mean,
at least we know Brian. You know what he says?
He's passionate.
He doesn't have to make a lot of money. Project. He just has to not lose money. He just has to make enough that he can say, like, I made $1.
Again, though,
that's good.
Star Trek fans are ravenous for merchandise, especially obtainable merchandise.
Are they?
For characters done right, looking right.
All right.
I feel like this is good for figure photography because obviously it's modular. You can take pieces out.
You take pieces out.
You can frame it so you can get things in shot. Everything's to scale. It's a good scale. I'd say it's at 100% able to fund or at least be complete.
All of it? Holy shit.
All of it.
Okay.
All of it.
There you go. There it is on the record.
It's right there.
I'm going to say no chance in hell. But, you're going to be more positive. That's fine. The funny thing to me about it is you put it together, you're looking at it from the outside, as long as you're not like bird's eye view, if you're just looking at it straight on, it's just white. Right? Like the back walls, it's just white. It's like, doesn't look like anything. They couldn't make it look like the outside of the ship or something?
Well, that's not part of the outside. Well, I guess it is. It's the command deck. But again, I don't think it should be that little circle. Too exciting. I'll tell you though, that Playmates, the Playmates bridge set for the Enterprise D, same situation. It was just a round with no, the structure on the outside wasn't really anything exciting. It had a sliding door, and that was like the largest feature on it, so the characters could go in and out. And then after that, the biggest thing they could do was get, they had the engineering playset that you could attach to it. So eventually they started adding sections of the ship that you could like travel to.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I would say if it gets completed, they should offer one bonus piece that's like a wrap that you can put around it that has like some sort of design on it.
Yeah.
Because I would want to graffiti it. It's like too blank. It's like a canvas. Like we got to put something on it. It makes me nervous to see
stickers.
Yeah, some stickers, something. It's like It's like when you were a kid, you would use stickers from like other things. Like I'd put GI Joe stickers on there or something. Some people did that. Oh, while you're talking, why don't you keep talking? This is another thing that you sent me. What am I looking at here?
This is the 3 3/4 inch new photos of the 3 3/4 inch Battlestar Galactica series coming out by who is it? Is it Shout Entertainment? No, Factory Entertainment, not Shout.
Factory.
I was thinking Shout Factory, but Factory Entertainment, and they do a lot of prop offerings in terms of licensed stuff. So you might have, they already kind of dipped into props for Battlestar Galactica, and I think they do some Star Wars and Star Trek, but this is almost like their first dip into action figures, and this is just exciting because it's 3 3/4 inches and available and coming out, unlike those Tron figures that were 3 3/4 inches. So we have a couple.
Catching strays. Mr. Stevie's catching strays.
He can't touch Battlestar. So we've got Apollo, and we have Starbuck, and we have a couple Cylons there, which is great. Cylon Commander. But they look fun. They look like they can hold the weapons well. They can hold the helmets. The helmets go on.
That's a silly.
They look exciting. It looks good. You were never a Battlestar Galactica fan when they did the relaunch, were you?
Never seen any of it.
You probably would enjoy.
This is me. I like Star Wars, right? I like Star Wars. I've not watched Star Trek. Doesn't interest me. I don't even know anything about Battlestar. Where do you put Battlestar and Star Trek? Which one is more like Star Wars if you're going to do like a Venn diagram?
More like Star Wars?
Is there one you think I would like more than the other if I had to start one?
I feel like if you were to go back and watch the original Battlestar, it would be the television show, like the original television Battlestar. It would be more in line with Star Wars than the remake that they put out. Okay. The remake's more like Star Trek, I would say.
I don't like that.
More like a lot of different things.
That's good.
It's a good one. I gotta tell you though, I think you'd probably enjoy. I think a lot of people would probably enjoy Battlestar Galactica because it's not necessarily just like space battles and lore. It's really just, it's kind of like watching character study throughout the whole thing. It's great. It's a character piece. It definitely is. It's got Edward James Olmos in it. He's awesome.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it streaming anywhere?
I believe it's on Peacock.
Perfect. I have that. I'll watch the Super Bowl tomorrow. I'm excited to watch it, not on fucking
YouTube perfect. We can talk about the Super Bowl. I'm really I'm really looking forward to seeing the New England Patriots play.
Denver Broncos. Yeah. So when you see this,
yes,
you listening to this right now know who won. We do not. I wish I knew.
It could be the Seattle Seahawks.
That was a great halftime show by Kid Rock. No, they canceled Kid Rock's halftime show because everybody dropped out. Because that's what you do. That's how you enact change. You put pressure on famous people, and they give up. They give up just like that.
Yeah, they don't want to.
Like my voice is giving up.
Oh no! I'll keep talking. I'm all for the Puppy Bowl. The show. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. What else do we have on our list? There's that regurgitating giraffe.
That's from
last week. Talked a lot about. Thank you for putting all my stuff on. I actually contributed this week. I was like, share.
Anytime you got something. So we've talked in the past about these virtual action figures that a few people are making. These are done by Avionics. This is Married with Children. Mm-hmm. These are amazing. Al Bundy, 2 heads. You got Peggy Bundy in her leotard, and then she comes with a remote control and 2 hand weights. No bonbons. She needs bonbons. Kelly Bundy looks great. She comes with a little TV. I don't know why, because the TV in their living room was bigger than that. That was a weird. Mm-hmm. And here's Bud. He comes with their dog. What was the dog's name?
Dog. I don't know. You watched this. I wasn't allowed to watch this as a child.
Buck. That's right. I did watch this. Yeah. David Faustino. I loved Married with Children. I definitely did not get all the jokes. I wish I could watch it now. These look fantastic. They were so fun that he did a series 2. Here's Steve, who's Marcy's first husband, and here's Jefferson. And this actor is famous for joining shows and then the shows getting canceled. That's just something he's famous for. And then here's Marcy, Rubber Chicken. I don't remember that.
It's a rubber chicken. That's that rubber chicken. That's the Squawk. It's from Stranger
that's the Squawk
Things.
one.
If anyone remembers that show.
Yeah, I know. It's like Game of Thrones. The last season was so bad that people it lost all cultural relevance.
There was actually
they had.
You know what's funny? I just interrupt real quick. So I was at Target this past weekend, and you know how they had that big, and it did well, the Stranger Things aisle.
Yeah.
But now there's a white sign, so it did so well that they don't have anything to fill it with. They have it filled with 20% Valentine's Day stuff, but they have this little printed sign that's like, we're working on getting something very cool for you coming soon.
Well, that's weird. My store does not have that.
Oh, okay.
I had clearance Fugglers in mine. And then they have two He-Man sets from Stranger Things. They're still there.
Oh, I gotta tell you, I was at Five Below last night, and I was looking for the new Mad Balls, the mini Mad Balls, being found at Five Below right now for $1, and they had a Fugglers shipper, and a gentleman came in with his girlfriend, and they bought 9 Fugglers, and I was like, holy shit.
What's going on with Fugglers? Something happened.
I don't know. It almost made me I was very intrigued, because I was like, there's, it really, there is something happened where Fugglers are in now. But they went for so long without being they were just oh, that's that thing. And now they're oh, I need my Fuggler fix.
Well, I would see them online, and then they showed up in the Target collector section. They had a couple, and I was like, that's cool. And then they eventually disappeared, but then they came back with a vengeance. I just can't explain it. I've never seen a resurgence of a collectible like this before.
Seeing a room of teeth, crooked, misshapen teeth and
realistic teeth. It's just
ugly stuffed animals staring at me.
People like it, I guess. I don't know.
I know.
And they got the farting one.
I was kind of jealous of this person. I really should have engaged and asked what they were doing with these Fugglers. Yeah. And why does your significant other support you?
Because he's in the No Ma'am Club. This is Al Bundy with his T-shirts.
Oh, look at that.
The woman haters.
See, we've talked about, if I'd buy these if they were available. Like you said, this is enough for me. These are great to just look at. More than
enough. Because the actual product would never look this good.
It would never look this good.
It would just be
I gotta rub
for me.
It would get the rubber diaper look from...
Yes.
From NECA for those jeans.
The paint on the heads wouldn't be as good. It would look soft.
You'd get chipping on the elbow joint. It would just look bad.
Or where the paint is. I know, because NECA always paints the joint.
They do.
But it's that's never gonna stay. Why do you even do that?
Yeah, these are fun.
Yeah, these are great. So anytime he does one where I'm like, this is amazing, I like to show him off. All right, what else?
I want to see Frasier.
I never got into Frasier. I never understood it. It looked terrible.
I got into Frasier.
Did you watch Frasier?
Surprising. I did.
You did?
Yeah, wow. I did.
What's the joke? Is it do you have to be smart to understand it, or are they making
not
fun
necessarily,
of
but it was he just got him and his brother, they would get into themselves into situations. And that was the whole thing. It was almost like how Friends, it was an intellectual version of Friends where where the sitcom just allowed you like, oh, here's Frasier, but all of a sudden the power is out in the house and he's got to chill his wine, but how does he do it?
Oh my God. That's not relatable at all. And they only had the 2 settings. It was like the apartment and the radio station. That was like the entire show took place in those 2 locations.
No. They had other settings.
Okay. That's all I've ever seen in clips. That's funny.
Oh, okay. No, they had other settings.
Kelsey Grammer is kind of a piece of shit now, though, it seems like. So I'm not sure. I'm going to like try to get
I think he was always a piece of shit.
Right. It's just much more apparent now.
Yeah.
But we can catch him in Avengers and Avengers Final Battle, whatever, as the voice of Beast or...
okay.
Actually, is
perfect.
He in
that? Somebody today posted. They were trying to be sly about it, and they said, they had the Hasbro fan channel. It's coming on.
Yes.
I think February 11th. But then next to it, they posted a photo of Beast.
Yeah.
And they were like they did, but it's the Mondo Beast.
It's the Mondo Beast.
It's the
which
Mondo
is so funny
Beast.
to me. Because it's like, do people not pay attention to what Mondo is doing? Because immediately I was like, this is just the Mondo figure. Like,
right.
There's no way Hasbro gives you all this stuff.
No.
There's just no way.
No way. No.
And I was like, this is the Mondo figure. Yeah. That I was really laughed at that when people were like, whoa. I was like, you got to pay attention to toys better. You're not doing a good job here.
Right.
That was funny, though. Good for him. These are the Simpsons little people.
Okay.
I think these look weird. They look real weird.
They do. Yeah.
They need to stop making these little people. They're not working. The weirdest choice here is they have Marge holding Maggie, and then there's just a balloon stuck to the back of Maggie's head. Like, it's not, nobody's holding it. I don't think her hand is holding it. Oh, maybe it is. Okay. So her hand is holding it, but then the string is behind her head.
If these don't do well, they can be promoted on the TikTok shop like that 5-pack.
That's so weird. We keep getting
just
ads for that Target 5-inch 5-pack, and it's like these women being like, "Oh, this is a good deal.
I bought this for my husband. Look at it. It's amazing. The kids are gonna love it. Look at it's even got the little pack of. It's even got the pack of donuts.
I know
the donut.
You know.
There it is.
Oh, whatever, removable donut. But if you go on Target's eBay store, Bullseye Deals, it's cheaper. It's a better deal.
It is.
But if you buy it on TikTok, there are other people getting money from it, so they got to up the price. It's just a weird thing.
Is that what it is?
It's one of those things where it's like,
is that what's going on? So it's actually linking it to the Bullseye's deals. However, it's asking,
I think they have a TikTok shop.
You're getting like a little markup.
Well, because there's a TikTok shop, TikTok takes a cut, so they have to raise their prices to make the same they would make on eBay. So they don't care. They're getting the same money. It's just the consumer is paying more. It's like real life. There's all these little hidden fees because all these people are taking their piece of the pie.
If you want it, ignore the TikTok like I do lately. I'm really trying to purge it.
I know you've bought stuff from TikTok before. You got like
just one thing, and it broke. Okay, it was terrible. It broke.
Yeah, of course. It's all gonna be terrible.
Yes.
My wife. Okay, quick story. Talking about AliExpress. My wife's dad wanted to buy something for my wife's mom, his husband, or my wife's dad wanted to buy something for his wife, my wife's mom. That's how that works. Anyways, he is not good at internet, and it was like it came up in like a TikTok, like a Facebook ad or something. That's how people of that age buy everything.
Sure.
So my wife found it on Amazon, the same thing, but it like wouldn't ship in time for Christmas because he did this all like the week before Christmas. So she ends up ordering it from AliExpress or one of those sites, and she used PayPal because she didn't trust it, which is correct. She gets it. They ended up charging her more for shipping than what it said. So it's like she agreed to pay X, and then the shipping was X plus $10 or something. And she's like, no. So she contacts them, and they are not helpful. So she goes to PayPal because you always hear stories about PayPal siding with the buyer. But PayPal did not side with her. They're like, they contacted the company, and the company is like, no, that's what we did. So anyways, she gets stuck with this extra shipping fee. They get the thing finally. It doesn't work. So now she has to go back and say, hey, give me a full refund because it doesn't work. So the company then contacts PayPal. PayPal contacts the company, and the company is like, well, we need pictures of it not working.
Oh, my.
So my wife has to ask her mom to take a video of it not working. They like want to close up. The mama's doing like a full, like, you can see like it's too much. She's not following directions. Yeah. And now the company's still dicking her around, not giving her the refund. And the only thing they'll do is give her a 40% refund or something. And it's like, what the fuck is this?
That's terrible. We had a similar where we had to take pictures of the damage. We had, the last time we were at Disney, my wife wanted to get my oldest kid, ears. And we went into one of the shops. I think it was, what's the one over in Tomorrowland?
Star Tour or
it's got like a spacey theme name.
Yeah.
It's across from the cars that go around.
Yeah.
Needless to say, my daughter picks out ears, and then the woman working there, the cast member, she's so friendly. She goes out of her way. She says, I'm actually, rather than get one off the shelf, I'm going to go out back and I'll get you one that hasn't been touched by anybody. And we're like, oh, perfect. So it's one of the ones that was special for whatever event was going on, so it lit up. And
Star Traders,
yes.
Yeah,
so the ears lit up, and you could only buy these at Star Traders. And we get it back to the hotel, and we charge it, and then only one of the ears lights up. And we're like, maybe it is only one of the ears. So eventually we're like, no, my wife watched a video. She's like, no, it's supposed to be both ears. And I'm like, well, I got to get back down to Star Traders. And I was like, I'll get down there eventually. And it never ended up happening. The last day we're there, I'm like, well, maybe they have it over at Disney Springs. I go to Disney Springs. They didn't have it in the large Disney store there. So we were out of luck. We went back with the broken ears. So my wife contacts Disney customer service, and they're like, well, yeah, we can send you a new one, but we need to have pictures of this, and we need to have a video of the ears not working. And I was like, oh, okay. So eventually we did get a full replacement. It was one of those situations, though, that we had to like physically damage the ears in order for them to be like, all right, you're not going to get charged for these. So I think there's like a video of my wife like stabbing the ears.
You should upload that. People love that. I remember back in the day when you would try to get a refund or like an exchange on a statue from one of these companies, they would ask you to destroy it. So I remember someone made a video where it was like, like the title is like, girlfriend destroys priceless statue. And, everyone's like, okay, they probably just needed you to destroy it. So this was there. But
yeah, those in the no-no. But most people are like, oh my God, that bitch.
That's true. I know.
I would dump
the
her
people
ass.
that know that was the people that know that was the Mondo Beast would know that was just them fulfilling their requirements for that return.
Yes.
Very quickly on this, Toy Shiz had exclusive coverage. I don't know what happened here of Armor Sores. So these toys are finally coming out. It looks like the show has been airing on Disney XD. It's going to pop up on Disney Plus in, I think, later this month.
Okay.
So I'm excited. This is, if you're not familiar, this is like basically Power Rangers. It's like they took this, this. I don't think it's from Japan. I think it's from another country, but the footage, and then they shot the American actors, but it's like Power Rangers, it's like they are in suits and they have dinosaurs, but these dinosaurs look pretty good. Like, this is just a fun dinosaur with some colorful armor. Look at this raptor. I think the raptor looks real fun.
I just feel like the armor is too clean and colorful. That's my biggest qualm, is that the dinosaurs look realistic enough, like they do, like Jurassic Park dinosaurs. But then there's just this bright colored.
It's like candy.
Primary color on it. I don't know. I like them enough. We'll see. I think
you could rough it up a little bit.
Yeah, you could.
Throw some paint on, weather it. That'd be a fun project.
Oh, that'd be fun. Do it a little bit.
Yeah, I think these.
Yeah, dry brush.
These definitely give me that Dino Riders.
They do
feel, because it's like the dinosaurs are hard plastic, like the dinosaurs and Dino Riders. But I can't wait to see these pop up at Target. I definitely want to get my hands on those, or if they would like to send us some.
Oh, that'd be nice
the
too.
same company that's doing Ninjambi, so we already have a relationship. We would love to promote these, please. Let's see. Very quickly, another pop. They're doing Boy Meets World Pops with Corey and Topanga, and these are like season 1, maybe season 2 looks. I just think the color of Topanga's hair is off. Like, it's definitely like she's blonde, like dirty blonde, but I don't think this brown they went with is the right choice.
I don't think that hairstyle's the right choice either.
Well, she had like a weird hair. I was trying to find a photo. I don't know if this was season 1. It was like all crimped, like, right. Kids today. But she did have a weird hair, so I won't say that this is wrong, but
okay. It
doesn't scream Topanga to me. Corey, I think, is good. They managed to get the hair. Yeah. I think the hair's pretty good. If you watch that show, we actually rewatched it recently with the kid, the older kid. I don't really remember that final season, but they made those characters so unlikable. Corey and Topanga, they were like insufferable. I don't know what they did. It was terrible.
You live long enough, but then they came back and Girl Meets World.
That's right. Yeah. Corey was always like blaming his dad for stuff, or like being like, you weren't good enough. You didn't give me a good role model. It was like really hard to watch. Like, what happened, Corey?
I think they expected the audience to grow and with them, and they were like, well,
and like we were so angsty, like that we wanted that kind of character. I guess
that was the character development.
Not so great in retrospect. Not so
angry at our parents. Oh.
All right, we got to talk about my weekly update for the bin store.
It's the bin store, quickly. And then I will tell you my Facebook marketplace. Yeah, Facebook marketplace story as well.
Did that go down? Did that go down today?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Took care of
very
it
quickly then.
Snowstorms.
The mutant module.
Snowstorms will not stop me.
Nothing. You're the post office. This is the thing that you had to return, the drill with the shredder drill. Then they had today was the $25 day. They had the He-Man Transformers.
As they would. Spike War there. Birds.
This kind of confused me. This was the McFarlane Batman, the New Adventures of Batman, the Silver Batman, but it has the Target clearance sticker on it because it was Target exclusive. The sticker says it was $7 at one point. If this was on clearance at Target for $7, I would have purchased it. I did not see this there, so that kind of annoys me. So we'll see if that sticks around.
Okay.
Then they're at the big Barbie house with tape, and then there was a Santa trophy, and it says slaying. So nice. I'm not even sure what you would award that to, but
what is that? An Our Generation camper as well?
This was like the food truck, I think.
Okay.
Ice cream truck, yeah, but without any of the ice cream, just the actual structure.
That's too bad.
So if you wanted that existed. All right, tell me about your Facebook marketplace.
Did you leave empty-handed?
I did. I didn't get anything today. I walked up. It was my quickest trip yet. There weren't a lot of people there either, so I don't know what's going on today.
Oh, well, that's good. So last night I was on Facebook Marketplace, and we talk about like finding stuff, but like, not willing to drive and not willing to like grab these items. Sometimes they'll come up. This gentleman, he had a posting for old kids toys for $5, and I was like, well, this is something. So what he had in his photo, he had some Matchbox and Hot Wheels, and he had
Can I show it?
Huh?
Can I show his post?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he had the Matchbox, and then he had the Hot Wheels, and he had one of these Hot Wheels Key Force vehicles, which you said you had. So this was the only Key Force vehicle that was in there. It didn't have the key, but I've got a little Lego that we're going to turn it and
hot wired it, jimmied it.
Yeah, worked better with a screwdriver earlier. This ain't gonna work.
Does that one have another one inside it? I thought that was like, like Transformer Pretenders, where they would have something else inside.
I'm gonna use He-Man's sword here. Nope, that ain't working.
Oh my God.
That isn't working either. No, it's gonna break.
Just rip it open.
Can't do it. Ooh, I just broke my fingernail. Oh, I seriously did. Dang it! I've got the end of a spoon. There we go.
The bleeding.
It's got like a little mini copter in it.
There we go.
So that's cool.
Right. That's exactly what I have.
Yes, it's fantastic. So that was part of it. He wanted $5 for it. The big draw, that would have been like, okay, that's cool to see. But the big thing that he had was the Technodrome Scout.
Yes.
And this thing, with the exception, there's 2 missiles that are supposed to be right here that I can get 3D printed to replace them.
That's funny.
But outside of that, the stickers are clean. This thing is complete. And amazing. I did something that I don't normally do. I made an attempt to insure my purchase. Rather than accept the $5, which, is a steal in my opinion, I offered the man
absolutely
a little bit more. And I said, I will give you $20 for the lot if you hold on to it for me. And he was like, yeah, sure thing. I was like, cool. So
that's great.
I did above. I paid above asking.
Were you worried that would make him think that, oh, I got something here? Hold on.
I had thoughts. Let me check on eBay. I didn't check eBay. On. Well, you know what? You always think to yourself, what's happening after you make the arrangement? Like, say, I've ensured that I will be I've got the right of first refusal. I can pick it up first. But what about all those other people that come afterwards who are like, oh, it's still available, and they say, oh no, someone's picking it up, and then that person's like, well, some of that stuff's really worth a lot more money than what you're asking for it.
Yeah,
that's always my.
Did you
thought.
pay him right then?
That's what I would
like do. Virtually, or did you pay him in cash when you got there?
I paid him in cash.
Oh, okay, I was like, I would pay him like on PayPal or something. So it's like, you got my money. You have to. No. You can't.
Oh, sure. No, that makes sense. Yeah, no, it wasn't an option.
Renege.
Yeah, no.
Did you get the whole lot? Like, there's like an army Donatello down here.
Yeah, I got the whole thing. Most of that was Matchbox. Yeah. There was one accessory for. You had asked, hey, do you want to? You should ask if he had more. I don't think he had any more, but.
Why did he have such a random assortment?
It seems like an odd thing to have, like, all this stuff, but and he was just like in an apartment building. So the nearest thing I can think of is that maybe he got it at Goodwill, like, because the bin Goodwill is like right down the corner. But who knows?
It's like
I was happy.
It's in such good condition. Of course,
it's an excellent condition. Like I said, the stickers are all so bizarre, well applied. Everything, the seat belt's in there. It just needs to be dusted off a little bit. The periscope works. I never had this as a kid. The drills are all there. Somebody took care of this. No, they didn't. This came out. I think, after you and I were interested. This came out in 1993. Yeah. So this would have been like when my brother was getting into it, but like you and I were like shifting over to Batman and X-Men at the time.
Sure.
You probably had Power Rangers and everything like that.
Yeah. Very cool.
But I'm excited. Deal. Well, yeah. But I'm happy. I walked away. I paid a little bit more, which was fine. I probably would have paid $40 for this if I had to. If I had to fight for it.
Yeah, but I feel like, especially when he started at $5, like, there's no reason. You're going to have the Ghostbusters guy on here being like, you ripped that guy off.
Like, you ripped off the library. And let him know.
You should send him a message. Hey, you know that guy? He ripped you off. He knew what he had.
Yeah, he knew what he had.
But you gave him more. The fact that you gave him 4 times what he wanted, he's got to be happy. He definitely went out and buy some booze with that. Definitely.
Yeah. So that was my little purchase for the weekend. I'm very happy.
That's great. Very cool. Very cool. Anything else that we should?
I don't have anything else. This is a super great show. I feel like this is what we can probably expect going forward if we're the number one podcast in the world for toys.
We are the number one podcast in the world that does not include a WWE superstar. We just have to make that currently. Yeah. But I feel like that's fine. I feel like that's an unfair advantage. Like, if John Cena started a wrestling or a general action figure podcast, I feel like he would get some fans that were just fans of his that didn't really care about the toys.
Yeah, so, they just want to see John Cena, hear John Cena.
Well, they just want to see John. You can't see him. Yeah. All right, that's very good. Yeah, you can't see it. All right, everybody. Well, you know what we say. We don't want to grow up, but we already did. Have a great week, everybody.
Bye, everyone.